guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup video and I'm going to show you what my current makeup routine looks like. The kind of look that I'm doing every day. It's really fresh and dewy. Now that it's a little bit warmer, the complexion is lightened up a little bit. I've added some more pinks and lighter tones into the look. There's also a subtle eye and a brown lash and obviously nice big fluffy brows, which I love to do every single day no matter what the occasion. I'm also going to use some new products that I've been loving, so I'm excited to share those with you as well. So let's get started. So I've already done my skincare routine, but before we jump in with the makeup, I'm going to start with a primer. I really love using primers in winter and summer because I just think they lock in the makeup, but it tends to be different types of primers for different times of year. At the moment, I have the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Face Primer. This one's really interesting. It's got vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. I personally love banana powder, especially for setting and brightening the face. This sounded really cool. I'm also really obsessed with vitamin C right now. It's in all my skincare and it comes out kind of creamy colored. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps of that and work it into my skin. It's supposed to add like a really nice glow to the skin. You can wear it on your own, you can mix it with your foundation, but yeah, it's just supposed to infuse hydration and brighten the complexion. Actually, my face already looks a lot brighter and glowier. It also smells of oranges. It's really nice. That'd be the vitamin C. So yeah, I've been loving this at the moment. I just feel like it gives my makeup a really nice hydrated base. So jumping straight in with the base, we're going back to an oldie but a goodie, and I'm talking about the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Now this always comes out for me in the summertime. I absolutely love it. This is basically a tinted moisturizer. I use Buttercream number 3 and that tends to do me whether I'm tanned or a little bit paler like I am now. Everybody loves this. It's PA+++, so it's good for protection as well. It just adds a really nice fresh glow to the skin. I absolutely love it. I do tend to work it in with my fingers as well because I think it's far too light to use a brush. The product will just disappear, so I always think it's best to do most of the work with my fingers and then I'll use a brush just to smooth it out afterwards. As you can see, it's just giving me a tiny bit of coverage. This is perfect for like a no makeup day. I am doing a full look though, so I will be putting concealer on. As you can see, it doesn't do loads to conceal my redness that I get from my rosaceous around the center of my skin, but it is a really nice product and I do like it. If you're someone that likes a really light base and you're looking for something with protection, then I do recommend this product. So up next, I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier Secret Concealer. I absolutely love this product. I've had it for years, I've used it for years, I'll never ever stop using it. It's great for the darkness that I get underneath the eyes. I use shade 1.5. I like to apply this with a wet beauty blender. What I do is I just like dab it in a few times and that usually picks up enough product for me to do my under eye area. I used this on my friend Scarlett the other day. She came over and got her makeup done by me for her birthday and I used it on her and she absolutely loved it. She went out and bought it straight away. It really is fantastic for under eyes. Unless you're like, by some grace of God, you've got the most amazing under eye area. I feel like most women have problems with their under eye area, whether it's like dry or dark or like creased or something. This is just a godsend, this product. Under eyes done, base done. I'm now gonna go in with a new product that I've been using. I've only used it a few times and it's the Banana Lowlighter Lit From Within by RODIAL. I haven't got loads of experience with RODIAL products, but from what I have used, their banana powder and their contour powders, I actually really like. So I have been using this and really enjoying it. So I'm gonna use this on the areas where I would normally put concealer. Like so. And just blend that in with the beauty blender. You'll see that it's got a glow in it. I really like this product. It's got good pigment in it. It's got like a yellowish tint as well, which is going to counteract some of the redness in my face. I think it's a really nice highlighty yet full coverage concealer option. Oh my god. What is going on today? It's just been one of those days, guys, where everything goes wrong. I get loads of I start off really well, got loads of great emails in the morning, and now I've just been plagued by bad news and noisy builders. So next up we've got a really exciting new product from NARS. I believe it's a limited edition, but I absolutely love it, so I hope they keep it. This is the NARS Exposed palette. You might have seen it already before. It's very Instagrammable. Look at that cover. Casing's amazing, but NARS packaging always is. So inside we've got, it's basically a cheek palette. Inside we've got all of these amazing shades here. They've all got really sexy names, a la NARS. But the reason I love this so much is because you'll see if I just tilt it slightly, it's got a little bit of a sheen. These cheek colors have the texture and formulation that's super similar to NARS Dual Intensity blushes. If you guys are familiar with them, you know that they're not like glittery at all, because I absolutely hate anything glittery on my face, unless it's on the eyes, but like face stuff, highlight, blush, anything like that, it cannot be glittery. I just think it's so passe, darling. I don't like it. I really love the dual intensities because they give a really nice dewy sheen to cheek powders, blushes, highlights, and this palette is just basically stocked with loads of them. You've got 2 pink colors, 2 kind of like peachy colors, a brown, and then a highlight shade right here. So I'm gonna go in with this top color here. It's like a pinky bronzy color, and I'm gonna just use that all over my face, because I've got so much faith in this palette. I hope it works. I haven't actually used this colour before. I've used the other blush shades. Right, so I'm just blending that with a big fluffy brush. This one is my double-ended Bobbi Brown. Okay, so for my blush, I'm just gonna run the peachy and then the middle pink colour together. Just like that. It's so similar to one of my dual intensity NARS blushes called Sexual Content. It's like, I've still got it and it's a favourite. I love it so much. It's nice to have all of them in a palette though. I'm just dusting that onto the apples of my cheeks. I hope you guys are picking up like how dewy this is without being glittery. I just think it's so lovely. Beautiful. Finally, for the complexion, I'm just going to take that really like champagne-y colour in the bottom. I think it's Make You Mine. Dust that in the places that I normally highlight. For everyday looks, when it comes to eyes, I don't tend to experiment or go quite bold. If I am going to do anything other than a little bit of liner and mascara, then it's usually like a wash of colour, either a powder or a liquid, and it's usually got like a nudie bronzy tint to it. Those are kind of the colours that I think suit me. So I've been using this Pure Colour Envy Shadow Paint by Estee Lauder. This colour is Brush Bronze number 3, and it kind of comes like a lip gloss in the casing. It's quite colour rich, so I have to go easy when I put it onto my eyes because it's better to start gently and build it up. But it is such a beautiful colour. I'm really into those wet look formulas as well, and this is it. Really subtle wash of colour. Oh, I love it. I fucking love this product. And just sort of like mix it in with my finger. They're really cooling on the lids as well, which is such a nice feeling. You don't have to overdo it either. You can build. I just love how subtle they are. And I would always like keep it concentrated to like the lid area. You can sort of like take it out a little bit, but they're not that intense. So if you're going to try doing any shape work with it, these really aren't the product for it. It's just like for that nice wash of colour, just to add something. Just to define the eyes a little bit more, I'm going to use this Estee Lauder by Violette. This is the sort of limited edition collaboration they do with Violette. She's a French lady who just has the most amazing style and amazing beauty routine. They came out with a few products last year and they've just relaunched more products for this summer, but this is the last season one. But I do love this pencil. It's just a really simple brown pencil. It's kind of chubby, it's got a little bit of metallic through it, it's like a coppery bronze colour. I'm just going to rim the eyes with that just to add a little bit more definition and then smudge it out like so. So easy to work with, these formulas. Something that you can do with your fingers, super easy. Okay, so next up is mascara. I've said it before, I much prefer a brown mascara in the daytime for me. I just think it's less harsh on my colouring and features. And at the moment, I've really been loving this Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D by Clarins. I just really like this one. It's brown and it's called Perfect Brown number 2. They're my Shiseido colours, they're my favourite ones. This is actually not a comb mascara. I love comb mascaras. I never really use brush mascaras, like bristle brushes, but the head on this one is really slim, so I love it. I've just never got the hang of like a fat bristly mascara brush. I just get it everywhere. So it has to be like a really slim comb one, or a really slim brush one like this. This one's perfect. Such a nice shade of brown. If you're blonde like me and have blue eyes or light eyes, you might want to try a brown mascara if you've not considered it in the past. And if you ever find that you're like shying away from putting mascara on sometimes because it just feels maybe a little bit too harsh in the daytime, then try out a brown one, because when I started using brown it really changed my makeup. I started wearing mascara a lot more because it didn't feel like too heavy on my face in the day. CLARINS do great mascaras as well. I've always been a huge fan. The next up is brows. We're just gonna do a really simple brow, like fill in the gaps and brush them upwards, make them nice and bushy and fluffy. So to do this today, I'm gonna use the RODIAL MICROBLADE Effect eyebrow pencil, and this color is ash brown. It's dual ended, which I find really, really handy because you'll always have a spoolie to hand when you're doing your brows. They've called this a microblading brow pencil, but personally for me, if it's a microblading brow pencil, it does need to be a little bit thinner. And then to finish the brows off and just to hold the style in place, I'm using the Brow Now Volumizing Tint. This I think is new-ish from Estee Lauder. It's definitely new to me. And the reason I love it so much is because it's got that absolutely teeny tiny spoolie. I find you have such better control when the spoolie is really small. Drag that through backwards. This is my technique, by the way. Drag it through backwards, get all those hairs standing on end, and then style it out. I don't really hear people talking about this product, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, it gives like Benefit Gimme Brow a run for its money. In fact, I think it's better than Benefit's Gimme Brow, which is like a super like long-term favorite. You could wear this on its own as well. It's got enough pigment and like volumization, like gel in it, to really fluff up the brows and give them a little bit more definition. My hair's getting a bit long, you know. I used to do this like really like tucked under bob kind of 90s look, and now it's kind of just sitting on my shoulders. I need a trim. Lips. Before we finish with the powder, we're gonna do the lips, and this is a combo I've been absolutely loving recently. Before I do that, I will just prime them. I've been using this from NARS. It's their Hidden Pleasures Afterglow Lip Balm. Really, really nice. So to line my lips today, I'm going to be using a Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Liner. You guys already know how much I love these, my favourite one being Pillow Talk. This is actually not too dissimilar from Pillow Talk, which is a perfect pinky nude. This one is more of a pink colour. You can see there. It's definitely got a little bit more pink, a little bit more definition, a little bit darker than Pillow Talk. So I'm going to line my lips with this. So NARS do these products called Velvet Matte Lip Pencils. They're like kind of like chubby sticks. They look like this. I think this one is actually a mini because it came in a gift set. I think you can get them full size, but this color is intriguing and I've been loving it recently. It's just that really nice dusky pink hue. It's just perfect on your lips. You know, that your lips but better look. So I've been using this a lot. And yes, it's kind of matte, but it's more of a satiny matte, and especially if you put it over lip balm, then it's going to be a little bit more glossy. I'm going to run that all the way down to the lip line and then just colour it in. You could get away with that liner with these because they can be a little bit more precise than lipsticks because of the really fine edge. And then depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I do add a bit of the matching gloss. This is the Intriguing Gloss. Again, it's a miniature because it came in the gift set. It's just a lip tint, so it's the same colour as what I put on. It's just if I want a little bit of gloss. Why not? It's spring, motherfucker. Let's get glossy. So the last thing I'm going to do to this look is set it with some powder. This is a new powder that I've been loving. It's from Estee Lauder. They've got loads of new launches at the moment, but this is the DOUBLEWEAR powder. It's a stay in place matte powder foundation. Obviously I used the BAREMINERALS Complexion Rescue, which is a tinted moisturizer. There's not a lot of coverage in this, and I did put concealer on top, but just to really lock it in and give me a little bit more of coverage as well, I am going to use this. And what's really cool about this powder is, it comes in a little compact like this. You can actually use this dry or wet. Just to show you that, I'm going to use it with my wet beauty blend. You can apply the wet sponge into the powder, like kind of take it on and then like roll it into wherever you want a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to do that now. I think it's a really cool idea. Kind of press that in all the places where I want to set my makeup and give me a little bit more coverage. I think it's a great idea. Also, I feel like when you do use this product wet with the sponge, it's going to gel and mesh much more to your face rather than sit on top like a powder. I use colour 2W1 Dawn. Okay, so that is my current everyday go-to makeup look if I'm putting on a full face of makeup. It's got lots of little layers to it and it's like very fresh and glowy. I think that powder really seals the deal for me. I absolutely love it. I'm loving using it right now. I think it's going to be a firm favourite all through summer. Also, I forgot to mention, I think it's got an SPF in it as well. Yeah, SPF 10. Amazing. So really love that. The brow combination too, I just love them. Really bold and fluffy, not too defined, like they've still got a little bit of ruggedness to them, and that's what I love about a brow. I love a natural, big, bold, fluffy brow. The eyes, just really subtle, like a wash of bronze colour, then a little bit of definition with that pencil, and then finally the lips, just my lips but better I guess, more defined, a little bit of a stronger, natural pink tint. And then that NARS palette, which is really great all in one. I've used that for my highlight and my blush. It's got that really dewy effect as well on the skin without being glittery, which is so important. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you leave all of your comments down below. I will link everything I've mentioned today in the video down below in the description box as well. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is on the screen now. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope to be doing a lot more makeup videos now that I'm settled into my flat. If you've got any suggestions of things you want to see coming up, let me know also in the comments section, and I'll see you back here on my channel really, really soon. Bye for now.